Most people show you tips and tricks like in the game, and most of them don't really help. They just trying to make the video longer. But I'm actually going to show you what to do before you even get in the game, and it actually helps like a lot. Yo, what's up guys? So in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to get way more FPS on your laptop, and it does apply on like PC as well, but the first tip is going to be about laptop. So we all know laptop players, your laptop gets super duper hot, and I think the first mistake, like every person that just gets a laptop, they don't actually use a laptop fan. Like they don't use anything to even like, you know, like elevate the laptop, because you can see this, it's like a little bit elevated. They don't use anything, they play with it like this on the table, and that's just like super bad, because you literally need air coming out of the back of your laptop, because there's fans on the back of your laptop. And another mistake is they're like, okay, let me get something to elevate it. Then you know what they do? They buy a laptop fan and they put it on the laptop fan. Okay, now it's a bit elevated, but it still doesn't help that much, you feel me? So it helps, but not really that much, because your laptop is still getting super hot, and this is just letting the air, like it's letting some air come out, but you still need way more than that. So when people do actually get the laptop fan, it comes with normally a small USB cord. It's normally like you cannot take it out of the laptop, out of the laptop fan, but mine wasn't like that. I could take mine out and, you know, put it in, that's what she said, this one or this one, and it helps your laptop. But I realized if you buy a different one like this, right, that you can plug in like a socket like that, is gonna be way better. Because when you think about it, the laptop, right, when you plug this into your laptop, it's literally powering, like, of course my fan is different from yours. Some people just have like a big one, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I plug this in my laptop and it powers this, you know, it gives the light, and it gives the energy for the fan to spin and stuff like that. And it does help my laptop. But when you think about it, on the other hand, it's also taking FPS away. But it does more good than bad, you feel me? So it does help, but it doesn't help the way you think it's gonna help, because your laptop is still gonna power your laptop fan, which is not giving your laptop the most FPS. So what I decided to do was buy my own one. I don't know bro. Is it stuck on the chair or what? Wait, some technical difficulties, man. Anyway, what I was saying is I bought my own one. It's pretty long, because it needs to be long so it can actually connect to my laptop fan and to the extension. And this is what it looks like. Two of this. I don't know the name, you can just like experiment with stuff. The one I bought had a Chinese name, like I searched a lot of things till I found it. So it basically needs this part, right? Focus, come on, Nia, focus me. It needs this part to enter the laptop fan, because it uses a USB port, and this part to enter this part, which goes in the socket. Or if you don't want to do that and you already have, like, this is the charger that came with my phone, yeah, and look, this part is a USB. Come on, Nia, focus me. It's a USB, oh my god, it's a USB type C, right? And it does enter this one, and I can plug this in the socket, and the other end of it is a USB part. So this actually does work, but when we look at it, it's not that long, because it's a phone charger. It can't actually plug into that and go all the way there, unless like my extension is over there, but my extension isn't over there, you know. So basically just try and buy a better one. And also another way to get more FPS is stop plugging your laptop into like hella stuff. Like, not your laptop, stop plugging a lot of stuff in your laptop, like unnecessary things. Like for example, I have this what is it called? SSK USB hub, I think. Something, I don't know, USB hub or HUD or whatever it is. So I plug this part into my laptop, and for this is my keyboard, and this is my headset. and maybe my mic if I'm using my mic, and I plug, like let's say I plug that on this side and I plug maybe my mouse on this side. That's all I really need. But for example, if I'm doing a POV video or something and I want to use one of my lights, then you know I plug my lights in the last part of the USB HUD or at the back here, and it does, like, I do see a significant like drop in the FPS because I am plugging something in, and like, you know, it's giving power to this thing to make like the light turn on. So that just that does give me like some FPS decrease. The reason why I said do not play with your laptop fan, like let's say you have a laptop fan and you just put your laptop on here but it's not turned on. Like sometimes I play and maybe 20 minutes later my laptop starts glitching out because I realized that this wasn't actually turned on. Like when I turn it on, it has a blue light, but sometimes when I'm playing I don't really, you know, focus on that. So let's say I'm playing for 20 minutes and the 21st minute or something, then my game starts bugging out. Is because when I initially turn on my laptop, you know, it's cool, it's not hot, there's nothing wrong with it. And when I start playing, it gets hot, and without the laptop fan giving, you know, that cool air to it, then like after 20 minutes it starts tweaking tweaking basically. So yeah, that's the first part. The second part, we're actually gonna go in the laptop. So yeah, so now I'm gonna show you guys another app to download. It's called Razer Cortex. You can use it for basically any game, I think. You go to the boost part and you just click on the button that says boost now, but I don't have to like do it every time. It automatically does it like when I just go in the game, because I don't know, it's just automatic. I don't know why. But if you don't want to do that, you can restore it back, and like as soon as I exit Fortnite, it restores everything back by itself. The other stuff like scan, you can scan if you want. I don't really do it. You can use CC cleaner for that. And yeah, the other stuff I don't use it at all, because just don't like mess around with any other stuff if you're not sure about it, because I'm only showing you the things that I'm sure about. Then you can start the game by just clicking the button over there. Then a different one is MZ RAM Booster, or MZ RAM Booster, but it's actually really good. It's loading right now. Loading. Yeah, so it's not really complicated. That's just the name right there. It gives you like some options, but I don't touch those ones. Just click the first one and click the second one. The one under it that says CPU boost, don't click that. It just freezes. It's gonna freeze your laptop or freeze your PC or whatever. It's just gonna freeze it. Another thing is when you go in the game, like exit Epic Games. Don't leave it open. Just exit it. It just helps. I guess it helps. Most people show you stuff in game. Nothing really helps except the rendering mode, and maybe your like this, turning it up and down. The, what is it called? Yeah, 3D resolution, turning it up and down. But apart from that, nothing really helps. They're all just capping basically.